Alright guys, and welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. Yes, we have the wonderful pleasure of playing this once again.
It's gonna be a trek to get to the location that GAIA marked.
Yeah, it'll be nice to stretch my legs after being cooped up in here.
So Erend and Varl have decided to join me on a quest to find, I think its name was Eleuthia, another subordinate function of GAIA, who GAIA's only recently discovered, even exists.
There she is.
You ready to head out?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
That's exactly what I said, Aloy.
Three battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
It's like me and Aloy. We have like one mind sometimes. Now, I was hoping to be actually able to go around and do a load of side quests to sort of level up, but it looks like I'm launching straight into this after taking the last subordinate back to GAIA.
To be up a really steep mountain, huh?
I also need loads of resources. I think I used up everything on that last fight. Oh, it's them. It's those.
Vermin.
What is that?
What the hell?
Oh my god. They broke its shield. How do they know to do that? Oh. Well, we can't ask them. They can't reveal the secret anymore.
Well, that takes the keg.
Was she killed?
Varl, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that Zenith.
Alright, Aloy, who made you boss? Actually, we
Well,
did.
there are obviously more Zeniths than we know about.
Zeniths.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.
There I was calling them Zeniths. Ooh, we got a dart gun. Sounds like fun. Alright, well, I love that you can make these tracks in the snow. Very convincing. But, let's check out the Zenith. Zenith. It's Zenith. Alright, anyone argues with me, you're wrong.
Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
Thank you, Erend. Right, let's check out this,
What?
Hello, Verbena. What do you have for me?
I checked everywhere, still no sign of the asset. Can we call off this pointless search already?
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall. Do you think you can manage that?
Hold on. I think I see something.
I think I know what the asset is. I reckon it was that clone. Not clone of Aloy. Clone of our ancestral mother. What is this? Oh, of
The
course.
Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
Forge his breath.
Spectre orders received. Prime directive. Assist recovery of the asset. Secondary directive. Continue monitoring V. Sutter. Orders acknowledged. Status report sent to Gibieri. Hostiles detected. Engaging targets. Danger, danger. Will Robinson. System failure. Something.
What a mess.
Well, I guess it's the clone that we saw, but the first time we met the Zeniths. The clone of Elizabeth thing. Yeah, you know who she is. I can't remember her name, but you know. All right, let's get up here. Can I? Why can't I pick that up? Pick it up, Aloy. All right, forget it. Didn't need it anyway.
Weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
You couldn't tell it was going to be hot from the flames coming out the back of it.
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
Okay, we got the logs. Malfunction detected. Self-destruct. Telemetry terminate. Okay, well that was not entirely useful. So, we'll have to come back to this. Alright, what did you find, Varl?
Have a look around. I'll wait here.
What, in here? You want me to look around in here without you? Oh, fine. Can't enter the location. I think you'll find I can. So what is it I'm supposed to find? I've just got to wait until the weapon cools down? Oh, hello.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
Yeah, guessing they were watching that tunnel. Oh, can I check this weapon anymore? No, still not.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
Got there a little too soon then.
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
Now, what's also interesting and slightly encouraging is that there is somebody else out there actively trying to take these Zenith people
There's some
down.
kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of GAIA, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's a lot of speculation. I do hate it when we do that. Until we really know, what's the point in guessing? Did I check around here? Oh, well, I should if there's one of these.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
Yes, there is also a command log. Storage units. Storage units access. Data transfer. Operation suspended. Fusion reactor on standby mode. Oh god. Beamcast initiated. Destination. Who knows? Outer space, probably. Well, the game is clearly taking me to this direction. Oh. Nearly choked myself there. Oh, check that out next to me.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably.
Oh,
But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
This almost looks like a weapon. It's definitely Zenith technology. I can't say it that way. Zenith technology.
I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed.
It looks amazing. It's like something out of Final Fantasy. No other doors. Only this one. And the number above. B. Oh, the numbers are rotating. Who knows?
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up?
Oh, you just tempted fate there now, haven't you, Aloy? We know. These places have almost always got hidden secrets. I think Aloy's just tempted fate. It's the kiss of death. Although we can open this door, this one looked like it was partially open. Can we squeeze through? Nope. Well, Varl seems to know where he's going.
Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Now what? We've reached the dead end. Okay, somebody broke the screens. Where did we come in?
Ectogenic chambers. Like the ones I saw inside a Zero Dawn cradle facility.
What were they for?
This place keeps on. Remember when I told you I was made, not born? This is how.
A machine that makes a person. That's incredible.
Yeah.
I think what you mean is I'm incredible.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around.
So, a hidden location.
How is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, GAIA, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the dawn and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
Now, what about those mechanisms at the back? They look similar to the ones we've seen in other areas like this, where they rotate. You've just got to time it right. Shoot something. Platforms up there. Don't think they lead to anything. They do, but only halfway up. So, yeah, I'm going to check out these... whatever these are.
A control console. To access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
Control console. Oh, it is that one. Right, let me just loot this stuff first. Feel like I'm being prepped up for a fight. Just a little bit. Nothing in here, really? Why is there a door then? Why did this even exist? Maybe it will come to the fore once we've done this bit.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
Oh.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right.
Oh.
I should check the log.
You are right. This one. 237. Beware, it says. SOS, that's the coordinates, but number 237. Okay. 2, 3, 7. What's gonna be in it? Whatever it is, we should be scared of it. Oh, it's gonna be another clone. It's gonna be me. Or another me. There'll be two me's. We can rotate. Oh, I think I'm right. God, it is.
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Far Zeniths. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the GAIA kernel to merge them with. You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye. So she's
still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
Two of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here.
Prepare?
I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
Right. That sounds like I've got to deploy things. Let's put some poison traps down. Or acid traps.
Alright, got enough on the field for now. Here it comes!
Was that it? Okay, I should have used shock.
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Get all cocky and mouthy with the thing, Aloy. That's gonna help. It just totally walked past the tripcaster. Right. Run. Okay, that must have done some damage, but it didn't.
See if it has any weak spots.
Scan it. Yeah, because we've got the time and luxury to do that, have we? Right, well, that's the problem. How do you scan when you're in the middle of fighting something? Where's it gone? Okay, I saw some things, but I don't know what they mean. Right, get up, 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 up. Okay, nice evasive maneuvers. Right, let's see if we can blow stuff off. Uh-oh. Right, have some of that. Okay, we've weakened it. I've got one more of these. What can I do? Oh god. Evade. Alright, bits are flying off. That'll do me. Now I can't craft any more of these. Oh. But I can take those. I don't know what that means. Right, let's get him to walk over to this flaming thing. Oh, we found a weak spot. Right in its face. I wonder if I should try poison. Oh yeah, okay. It's been hit by fire as well. Okay, it's going to take a little poison build-up, actually. I want to get away with this. There it is. Okay, let's go in. Let's not go in. Yeah, Aloy, bad idea. Bad idea. Get out of here. We've got to stick to ranged weapons here. And dodging and rolling. Ah. Damn. Nearly got a chance to take that on. Can't quite get in between its little clutches there. That's what we want. Right, come over here. Yeah, you didn't like that, did you? Oh, actually, if you don't like that, you might hate this. Okay, I hated it more. Oh god, I need to fill my health pouch. Yep. That was not the right choice. Use up everything. Whoa! My god, this thing is brutal. Now, they said there's two things, so I'm going to fight one and another one's going to turn up, isn't it? Nice dodge. That was terrible. Okay, we're going to have to switch up the weapons here. Bolts pack. Shock bolts, normal bolts. Oh, I don't know. I'm just going to keep on firing now. I'm going to have to use up everything I've got once more. Oh, man. How come you get to melee and I don't? Oh, no ammo. What? Okay. Okay, really not good up close and personal, this thing. Ah, man, if I could only hit that gun when it's out. That's what I'm supposed to do, I think. Wow, that nearly completely took me out. That was ridiculous. Alright, let's move along. Nearly got him. Get him in the weak spots. Perfect. Oh, nearly shot that gun off that time. Not many more hits and he's all over. Right, let's get enough ammo ready to go just in case. Now you're weak. Oh god, but now I'm pathetically weak. Okay, I'm not going to do that again. Forget it. We'll take you down with arrows. That's it. Oh, it's not it. I thought that noise it just made was a sign of submission. Machine there. Kill.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Interesting how the stash, I can't pick up any more medicine from stash. I don't know what that is. Like I pick up 6 there, but no more. And of course, like the statement I made earlier could still be true. Vector thruster. That I basically might have to fight another one when we get outside. Ah, that door we opened earlier on. There you are. That's why there was a door here.
Go on, Aloy. Erend needs you.
Oh, it's alright. Can I just hide in here for a little while? I don't really want to have to fight that thing again. I need more resources though. I wonder if that Spectre, if I'd have been a bit better at targeting specific bits of it, I might have been able to gain some more resources that I desperately needed. We've completely looted this place.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre.
Yeah, true, but look.
I just hope Erend stays in cover.
He'll be fine, don't worry. I know which way I've got to go, but I also need to make sure I've got enough stuff for another fight. And I'm pretty convinced that's what's about to happen. Maybe not this way.
Is this easy?
Right, I can't craft any more tear arrows, but that was a good way of starting that fight.
Aloy!
Erend!
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight, I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
I hope there is a better way to fight this thing rather than just brute force, because I use up so many resources. Hard fought for and found resources.
Doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Erend.
We're getting there. Just relax. Right. No, don't put the trap there, Aloy. That's crazy. Vertical shock trap. Got blast traps as well. That might be interesting. Will I have time to get them down?
Erend, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
Boom.
Shields down.
Second you need me,
It's on the
I'm
move.
there.
Oh, that took its shield down?
Boy, you picked the wrong fight.
Oh, thanks for your encouraging words. So we are going to have to fight it the hard way. Come on, another one. Get in there. Ah, we have to catch that again in a minute. Oh, but this time I suppose I have at least got a little backup. Oh, whatever that was that just stuck out, I reckon was going to be pretty useful.
Go down, you miserable pile of junk. Aloy, get
Ah.
out of there.
Alright, need to heal. Wow, I was just in the middle of healing halfway up there. Oh, might try those frost bombs again.
Erend, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
I'm there. Ha! Fighting time.
Alright,
Use
stay frosty.
corroded.
He's nearly done.
Hit it while it's frozen.
Ah, need another one.
Keep them coming.
Hey, that worked out pretty well.
Time to turn your lights out. Take them down. Take this and take them
I can't see anything I'm doing, but I'm hurting it.
You need help, Aloy?
Yeah, I needed help. What should we do now? I think I might go back to just some conventional arrows. We've done a huge amount of damage that time. You asshole. Okay, this one's got a slightly different way of moving.
Against the Spectre.
You want to target me, do you?
No, it's alright. Yeah, target him. And let me deal
Hit the weak spot.
with you when you're distracted.
Hit it with plasma.
So every time it opens up to perform
Came along.
its
It's gonna take more.
shots, at the moment to try and attack it. Attack it? What does that even mean?
Right here.
Take it.
It's done for.
Oh, wow. Whoo! Job done.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer. But we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon.
Ah, yes, the one that was too hot earlier on. Plus, I should be able to loot something off this carcass of a Spectre.
If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all. Mine!
Mine. Boom! Oh, I love this thing. But sadly, Aloy, we have to put it down. Put it down. Why can't you put it down? That's the only way I realised you can do that is to roll away. Put a whole load of stuff. Ten machine muscle, 5 ridgewood, 124 metal shards, and a partridge. It is. It's a bit like that. When you loot something that big, so much stuff off it. Look at you down there, all proud of yourself. Had to be done. I mean, it's not necessarily the best teabag in the world, but let's say Aloy isn't equipped with the right stuff for a full-on teabag, if you know what I'm saying. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
No.
crystal ball.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Or a disco light. Well, we're going to party tonight.
I need to get the weapon fragment to GAIA to analyze. If we can replicate it,
Oh,
maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths.
so that was literally a sort of an interlude.
Clone too.
I like that.
Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
That'll be down here. Do we talk to our guest first?
Aloy, glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
Oh, I almost feel like it's a Horcrux thing, you know, the Harry Potter. Aloy's going to be the final piece, you know. But, so wow, the Zeniths, they're genetically modified, cybernetically implanted, probably a very good diet, full of roughage, that kind of thing. They've lived for 1,000 years.
So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them?
They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah, I know.
One of their names was Tilda. Pathetic name. Just a little symbol. Okay, the Zenith base. Where is it now then? If so, hang on. She said earlier it was Far Zenith was the other planet, right? But within 100 years, there was a, what, geological disaster?
You mentioned the Zeniths set up a base here on Earth.
Oh.
Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit, plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space, other survivors of the colony.
So that's most likely then where the transmissions were going, to the ship in orbit. So there's a giant spaceship in orbit. Oh my god. Man, Horizon, you have really started pushing the boundaries, literally.
You said the Zeniths colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age too.
That sounds dodgy, doesn't it? You know, if it was a natural disaster, they would have easily and very quickly been able to tell her what happened. They just said, "Oh, well, all that matters is we survived. Hush, hush, brush under carpet," kind of thing.
How did you escape the Zeniths?
Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run, I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eleuthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
What did she do? She just hid in a pod? How did she evade them?
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eleuthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eleuthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Baina long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the GAIA root kernel?
I told them I could capture Eleuthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done.
She's quite clever. I like this girl. Oh, actually, it's me. I mean, insert your Spider-Man meme right here. Oh, man. So, the other thing about the rebels using that weapon which broke her shield, obviously I said earlier, how did they know what technology would work? So it implies that somebody from Far Zenith or the Zenith colony is on our side, if there are sides to be picked here. I mean, I'm sort of drawing towards Cylons having something to do with it, but I think there's something else at play here. I don't think it's just him.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what GAIA and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want.
Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that?
Got bad news for you.
Their GAIA kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that.
Yeah, about that, Aloy. It's a past you don't know about.
The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to GAIA and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix GAIA. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit. So you know about the extinction signal?
It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her.
Yeah, well, surprise.
I do love this. I love this story. I mean, seriously, it's expanding over thousands of years. Quite the epic.
You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database, before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach, must have been frustrating.
Just noticed, and I can't believe I hadn't really sort of realised it before, and it was right in front of us. Did you notice the difference in the way they speak? It sounds like the same voice, but Aloy's is done with much more assuredness, confidence. It's more controlled. There's like a deeper resonance to it. Whereas Beta here, she speaks very quickly, sharply, almost humbly when she's answering questions. Completely different way of talking, even though it's the same voice and it's the same person, sort of, a clone. But the environment that they've grown up in and around has altered the way they speak that much. I'm so surprised. But it's a really, really cool touch. Nice detail.
All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaia's fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single... To a single location, of course not!
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now.
Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything, everyone, are gonna die.
Hey, calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
That was the look of... Yeah, Varl, I think you might be overreaching there. Alright. Hell of a lot of information to take in, but I quite like exploring these conversations. I was trying to skip some of the conversation, but in my previous videos. But having a few of you go, actually, I want to hear more. I want to understand more. There is a lot more to find out, and there's more people to talk to. These look like they're all going to give us side quests, but before we end the episode today and find out what those side quests are, I have to complete this. And there's probably going to be a few more things we need to speak to GAIA about, so bear with me, but this is very revealing, this conversation. Can I use this? Connect server drone module. Oh, I haven't found any more, have I? No, I only got the one from the first time. Right, GAIA. What are we going to do?
Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Eleuthia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, GAIA. So I guess we won't be making use of silence.
Recovered
within.
beta.
And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions to get.
That's right, Aloy. Now is the time we can go out and do a little leveling up. I think I might do some of that. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Lots and lots of information there, and that's what I love. When the info comes, it comes thick and fast. And we're just peeling away the layers of what's at the bottom of this story. And I don't know, some of you guys might know, you already know how this ends. Do not tell me, but I'm loving the way it's expanding and we're discovering all this information. It's fantastic. Love the game, love the story. I think it's getting a little underloved. It's been a little underloved in terms of the videos on my channel at the moment, or the series I'm doing. So take a moment, go give it a like. Tell other people who enjoy the game, maybe they wouldn't mind watching me play it. See you in the next part. All the very best, and thank you for watching. Good night.